Not all mattresses are ideal for side sleepers. That's because if you're a side sleeper, you need a mattress that offers plenty of pressure relief around sensitive joints, but also enough pushback from the support core to keep your hips lifted. Now, I've tested over 200 beds last year, and in this video, I'm going to cover the top 8 best mattresses for side sleepers. Hey everyone, I'm David Rubin, Director of Product Testing. Before I get started, if you're interested in any of the beds on this list, we've collected the most up-to-date discount and promo codes in the description below. Let's go ahead and take a look at our picks for the best mattresses for side sleepers of 2026. Let's start off with one of my favorite all-around mattresses, the Helix Midnight Luxe. I tried this one out thinking it'd be good for side sleeping, which it is, but I was surprised by how well it held up across other sleep styles too. It has this great hybrid design with plush foams on top that cushion my shoulders and hips, but also sturdy zoned coils underneath that stop me from sinking in too far. Honestly, I loved that combo. It gave me just the right amount of pressure relief and support. It actually felt like my body was being supported in all the right spots. Even though Helix originally designed the Midnight Luxe with mid-weight side sleepers in mind, I feel like it has a super balanced, medium firm feel that could work well for almost anyone. And at just under $1,800, it feels like you're getting a lot for your money, especially for the quality materials and feel. Now, if you're like me and love that feeling of instant comfort when you fall into bed, the Winkbed might be for you. What really stands out to me is the plush Euro top. It just hugs your joints, especially after a long day, and makes everything feel a little more weightless. Now, the Winkbed comes in 4 different firmness levels, so you can pick the one that will be most comfortable for you. But no matter which feel you go for, all versions have zone pocketed coils underneath, and I bet you'll appreciate that extra support through your lower back. You'll never feel like you're sinking in too much, even when changing positions. At just under $1,500, the Winkbed feels like a luxury mattress without the luxury price tag. If back pain is something you deal with, especially as a side sleeper, the Saatva Classic will be a good choice for you. What I liked right away about this mattress was the plush Euro top. It gives a nice initial softness, and then you get this memory foam lumbar layer right underneath that really supports your lower back without feeling stiff. The dual coil design underneath feels super responsive, especially through the zoned section in the middle third. I felt my spine staying in a more neutral position throughout the night, and I woke up with noticeably less tension. Now, Saatva isn't the cheapest, around $2,000, but I feel like the quality is next level. For me, the back support alone makes it worth the price. Okay, let's talk about value, because I love finding a good deal that still delivers. The Brooklyn Bedding Copperflex really impresses me. It's an all-foam mattress, and I was honestly surprised at how supportive it feels. The top layers give you that deep, cozy feel when you first lay down, but it never feels like you're getting stuck or sinking too much. I also like how the transition layers offer just a bit of bounce and keep everything aligned, especially when sleeping on your side. The high-density core definitely adds to that held-up feeling. And the price? It's just under $500 for a bed that feels really good. It's budget-friendly without feeling like a budget mattress. Now, if hip pain is something you've struggled with when side sleeping, you know that if the mattress isn't right, it just makes things worse. I've tested out a lot of beds, but the Bear Elite Hybrid really stood out for its balance. What I noticed right away was how nicely the foam layers conformed around my hips and shoulders. It felt like the bed was meeting me where I needed support without pushing back too hard. I really appreciated the zoned coil system too, especially that extra firmness in the middle section. It kept my hips lifted instead of sinking down, which helped my spine stay in a better position all night. You also get 3 firmness options here, which I love. I went with the luxury firm and found it very balanced. At just under $1,600, I felt like I was getting a luxury level experience, especially with the way it helped relieve joint pressure. I talk a lot about spinal alignment because honestly, it's something that helped me sleep better once I started paying attention to it. If you're not sleeping in a way that keeps your spine aligned, you're just not going to wake up feeling good. The Nola Evolution 15 really nailed that for me. It's a tall mattress, 15 inches, and I could feel each of the foam layers adapting to my shape. It felt plush but structured, and I liked that the support coils underneath were zoned. That gave me extra lift where I needed it. I tested all 3 firmness levels and personally leaned toward the luxury firm. It gave me that perfect mix of softness and spinal support, and I was honestly surprised that it cost under $1,500. For a mattress that feels this premium, it's a seriously good value. When I'm sleeping on my side, pressure relief is paramount. I've definitely had nights where my hips or shoulders felt sore in the morning, and the Layla Hybrid can really help with that. What's cool about the Layla is that it's flippable. One side is softer, the other is firmer. And while I like both, the softer is better if you're a side sleeper. The memory foam on top gently cradled my joints and helped spread out my body weight so no one area took all the pressure. No matter which side I slept on, the coil core gave me great support. I never felt like I was sinking in or losing alignment, which is huge for pressure relief. At about $1,500, I think it's a great deal, especially when you consider you're basically getting 2 beds in one. Before I wrap this up, I've got to talk about something a little different: cooling. If you sleep hot like I do, some mattresses with pressure relieving foams can actually trap heat. That's where the Birch mattress really stands out. What I like is that it uses latex instead of foam for its comfort layers. Latex is naturally cooler and more breathable, and I can actually feel the difference, not waking up sweaty. It's also super responsive and supportive, which makes it great for side sleeping. The coil system underneath helps with airflow, and I love the natural materials. The cotton cover and wool layers just add to that cool, fresh feeling. And even though latex hybrids are usually pretty expensive, the Birch is around $1,500, which feels really fair for something that outperforms so well and uses organic materials. That rounds out our picks for the best mattresses for side sleepers. Remember, we have discount links to all of these mattresses down in the description below, and you can find the full reviews over at sleepdoctor.com. Please let us know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for not only more mattress reviews, but for tips and strategies to help you fall asleep and stay asleep all night. This is David Rubin. Sleep well.